Genesis. Hey. I heard you threw away all the baby clothes I gave you. Is that true? How could you do something so awful? What kind of daughter-in-law are you? I did that for my sweet little grandbaby. I'm barely scraping by on my tiny pension and the $400 a month Nolan sends me. That's all I have to live on. Get it?
Hi, Lydia. Did Nolan happen to tell you about the clothes?
Of course he did. Throwing away a gift from me is just unthinkable. Unbelievable.
I know you went to the trouble of getting them for our baby. And I am truly sorry that I threw them away. I really am. But they had some pretty noticeable stains and even some holes. I just couldn't bring myself to put our newborn in them. I'm sorry.
Don't be so spoiled. Babies grow in the blink of an eye. Buying them expensive clothes is a total waste of money. They'll grow out of them instantly. It's just foolish.
I agree with you there. But I'm also worried about hygiene, you know? I just think the baby deserves something a little cleaner. It would feel cruel otherwise. But I really appreciated the thought. Truly.
Oh really? After you tossed my gift in the trash? How am I supposed to believe a single word you say now? Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I promise, I didn't want to throw them out, but... Lydia, where did you buy those clothes? I mean, clothes with actual holes in them is something else.
On a resale app, of course. Perfectly fine for baby clothes. What's the big deal?
I knew it.
What's that supposed to mean? You got a problem with saving money. I got 15 items for $10. $10. Can you beat that deal? You will never find a bargain like that anywhere else. I'm a shopping genius.
It's definitely a good price, but I still wouldn't want my baby wearing them. Besides, I've already bought all the clothes we need for the baby.
What? You did? Why wasn't I informed of this?
I told Nolan I had it covered. I just assumed he would have told you.
How much did you spend on them? I swear, if you weren't as thrifty as me, I will not approve.
Look, I know we need to be careful with money going forward. I'm not trying to be wasteful, but these are for my child to wear, so I don't want to get anything too cheap. That said, they're only about $10 to $30 an outfit. So it's not like I'm buying designer baby clothes. Relax.
Excuse me. You think it's okay to just throw away my son's hard-earned money like that?
I don't really think it matters whose money it is. But for the record, I paid for all of it from my own salary. And like I already said, I don't consider it a waste.
Wow. The nerve. Talking back to me at every turn. So disrespectful.
I'm sorry if I've made you feel that way. That really wasn't my intention.
Listen here. You can never have too much money. Ever. If you don't save every penny now, you'll be the one crying later.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
So, speaking of which, are you actually saving money, Genesis? Or just spending it all?
Yes, of course I'm saving.
Good. You need to have at least $40,000 socked away. Minimum.
You're right, having around $40,000 in savings would be smart for emergencies. It would cover most unexpected things.
Ugh. I'm not looking for a textbook answer.
Huh?
Don't be dense. I'm asking you how much you have in your bank account. Show me the money.
Even for you, Lydia, I'm not comfortable sharing my exact savings amount.
Why not? Come on, what's the harm? The money won't disappear if you just tell me. It's not magic.
Seriously, people don't ask that. It's rude.
Fine. I'll let you off the hook for the exact number. Just tell me yes or no. Do you have $50,000 or not?
It's around that much, yes.
Oh, do you now? Well, look at you, little Miss Moneybags.
Right. So I'd appreciate it if you could just let me handle buying things for the baby.
Fine. I'll allow it. But don't you dare waste a single cent. I'll be watching.
Yes, I'll be careful.
In exchange for my generosity, it's time for you to commit to the home birth I keep suggesting. No more excuses.
I believe I've made it very clear that I'm not doing that. I've already decided I'll be having the baby at my OBGYN's hospital. End of story.
No. I absolutely forbid it. I will not have it. I had a midwife come to my house and it was a wonderful experience. It was for the best.
I'm sorry, but no. That's the one thing I won't compromise on. I have my own feelings about this. I'm sure for some people, a home birth is comforting. But for me, it's a source of major anxiety. I want to be in a hospital where I feel safe.
What is there to worry about? I'll be there. Nolan will be there. It's your home. You'll be way more relaxed than in some sterile hospital. I'm going to keep saying this every single day until you agree to a home birth.
There is absolutely no way I'm doing a home birth. Not happening. I really want to scream, what century are you living in? But of course I can't say that to her face. I get that some people choose to have a home birth, and that's totally fine for them. But to have it forced on me is a nightmare. To be honest, I really can't stand my mother-in-law asking how much I have in savings. It's just so rude and invasive. I haven't even told my own parents my exact savings since I got married. That said, I'm truly grateful to her for raising Nolan. I really did try to get along with her. I used to visit her regularly and everything. But now that Nolan's father is gone, I've realized that getting along with her is just impossible for me. Our personalities just don't mesh. I'm trying to keep a certain distance. But then she pulls stunts like this, constantly messaging me and meddling in my life. It's exhausting. I've asked my husband to talk to her, but he just says, she's just showing she cares, you should be grateful. He always takes her side, and the stress is just piling up on me. When I suggested we go look for baby clothes together, he just said, do whatever you want. It's a lie if I say I'm not anxious about raising a child with him. But there's no point in saying that now. Right now, I just need to avoid as much stress as possible and get ready for the birth in a calm state of mind. Nolan. Emergency. You have to leave work early and come home right now. Please.
Whoa, what? Is the baby coming?
Yes.
Awesome. Right on schedule. But didn't we agree I was not gonna be in the room for the birth?
I know, but that's not the point. Your mom is here with some midwife. And they won't let me leave for the hospital. They're forcing me to have the baby here.
Oh, really? Well, if she brought a midwife, then there's no problem, right?
What are you even talking about right now?
Come on, Mom's been pushing for a home birth forever. I told you I thought it was a good idea, but you were so stubborn about it. Honestly, why do you have to be so difficult all the time? Guess you're getting that home birth after all, haha.
Are you out of your mind? Are you being serious right now?
Totally. Just listen to my mom. She always knows best. I've always done what she says, and it's always worked out great for me.
What? Could you be more of a mama's boy? And another thing, this midwife your mom brought is seriously sketchy.
Sketchy how?
She should have bags of medical supplies. She showed up with literally nothing. Empty-handed. I'm telling you, she looks like a total amateur. Not a real midwife.
You're just paranoid, haha, relax. No way my mom would bring someone who isn't a pro. Come on.
You think so? Showing up with nothing is just impossible. And the craziest part is they told me this home birth would cost $40,000. $40,000.
Whoa, for real? That much?
See? It's insane, right? You finally get it. A normal birth is like $4,000. A home birth should be even cheaper. $40,000 is beyond crazy.
No big deal. Uh-huh.
No biggie. How can you say that?
She's probably some celebrity midwife. A total rock star. If it means a safer delivery, money's no object.
That's enough. I don't care that you love your mom, that's not the issue. But this situation is messed up. I'm telling you, I want to go to the hospital and they are holding me captive. Help me.
You're the one who needs to stop accusing my mother of holding you captive. There's a line, and you just crossed it.
Nolan, I think I told you this before. Your mom asked me if we had $40,000 in savings. I told her we had around that much. And now I think she's been after that money this whole time. After your dad died, your mom took over his company saying, I'm the only one who can save it. And then it went bankrupt almost immediately, right? She seemed desperate for cash ever since.
What? That's it. I've had enough. You're talking about my mother like she's some kind of criminal. And for the record, it's not her fault the company failed. It was already in trouble. It was unavoidable. Talking to you is just making me angry. I'm turning my phone off. Peace out.
What? Wait. Don't you dare. I'm having contractions. I could give birth any second now. And you're turning your phone off. Are you insane?
Yup. Not like I can do anything to help anyway. You've got mom and the super midwife there. You'll be fine. Later. Good luck with the birth.
Wait. Nolan.
Just got home. Why aren't you here? Didn't you have the baby at home?
Welcome home. You're late. You'd think that if your wife was having a baby at home, you'd rush home right after work, even if you couldn't leave early. I might have been in agony. The baby might have been born. Didn't you want to meet your child?
Like I said, what could I do? And the baby would be here sooner or later anyway. Since I was by myself, I figured I'd grab a few drinks.
You are unbelievable. This just confirms I made the right decision.
Huh? What decision?
I had the baby. Safely. In a hospital. And I'm currently admitted.
What? In the hospital? How? I thought mom and the midwife were with you. Well, as long as the baby's born, I guess it's all good.
I'm raising our child alone. I want a divorce.
Huh? Divorce? You just had a baby. You want a divorce right after giving birth. Have you completely lost your mind?
The only ones who've lost their minds are you and your mother.
What?
You still feel that way after seeing this?
What the hell is this photo? The police. A cop car.
That's right. You see it. I called 911. And they were both arrested.
What? 911. Why would you do that?
They tied me up with a rope so I couldn't leave. While I was in labor. What if something had happened to the baby? What if he had been suffocated? Are they completely insane? I told them I desperately needed the bathroom. They stood guard while I went. And from the bathroom, I called 911 and told them I was about to give birth and was being held captive by my mother-in-law and a strange woman. I sent out an SOS, begging them to come save me. And that is how your mother got arrested.
No.
And for the record, it wasn't just for false imprisonment. While I was tied up, your mother and her little friend were busy tearing our house apart, looking for the bank book with our $40,000. When I told them that charging $40,000 for a birth was insane and I'd never pay, they apparently decided to just take it by force.
My mom did that.
I just got a call from the police, actually. Your mother couldn't handle the interrogation. She confessed to everything. Turns out she was $30,000 in debt to a loan shark.
$30,000 in debt. My MOM.
She got used to a certain lifestyle when your dad was president of the company, didn't she? Looks like even after the company went bust and the money was gone, she couldn't give up her spending habits and borrowed money.
That's impossible. She had dad's inheritance, her pension, plus the $400 I sent her every single month.
Which means she was spending even more than that.
But I was killing myself to send her that money out of my salary. Wait a minute, if the debt was $30,000, why was she so fixated on getting $40,000 from us?
She was going to pay her friend $8,000 to help with the crime.
Her friend?
The woman who came to our house wasn't a midwife at all. She's your mother's friend. She was promised an $8,000 cut for helping with the crime.
I trusted her. This whole time.
Oh, and about your dad's company. You seem to think it was already failing when he was alive. That was just another lie your mother told you.
What?
Your father's company was always in the black. Profitable. But your mother, who was helping with the books, was slowly embezzling the profits behind his back.
My mom was embezzling.
When your dad found out, he cut her off from the company completely to save it. But sadly, after he passed away in that accident, your mother came back, and the company went down the drain almost overnight. Apparently, a big part of it was that all the good employees quit because they refused to work for her. Imagine that.
No.
Anyway, I have something more important to discuss.
Huh? What could possibly be more important than all this?
Our divorce.
What? You're serious about the divorce? My mom betrayed me. Now you're leaving me. What am I supposed to do? Our baby was just born. A child needs a father.
You have the audacity to say that? Now. When I was being held captive, when our child's life was on the line, you only cared about your mother instead of protecting us. We are better off without you.
That's not true. I was thinking about you and the baby the whole time.
Really? Is that why you were out drinking by yourself until this late?
That was.
My mind is made up. Don't bother. My lawyer will be in contact with you about the divorce and child support.
A lawyer? Are you for real?
Yes. I don't expect we'll be speaking directly again. Good luck with everything.
No. Genesis, wait. I'll be a new man, I swear. Please, just give me another chance. Forgive me. Genesis.
So, after all that, I left the rest to my lawyer and the divorce was finalized without a hitch. We settled on Nolan paying $400 a month in child support until our child is an adult. He actually messaged me, begging to reduce the alimony if he agreed to the divorce. Of course, I left him on read. But thanks to his pathetic message, I got all the tea on what happened to his mom. Apparently, my ex-husband was so devastated by his mommy's betrayal and our divorce that he got all depressed. He started missing work, and when he did show up, his head was in the clouds. His boss chewed him out multiple times, but he didn't listen, so he got demoted and transferred to some remote office in the middle of nowhere. His mother, Lydia, avoided prison but now has a criminal record. Nobody in her neighborhood will talk to her and she can't find a job. So what did she do? She followed Nolan to his new place. Now they're living together in a crappy little apartment. He whined in his text that they just scream at each other all day and he's at his wit's end. Ah, poor baby. Honestly, they deserve each other, don't they? A match made in hell. I couldn't care less about that toxic mother-son train wreck, so I've now blocked his number for good. Bye-bye. I'm living at my parents' house now, and they're a huge help with the baby. We're thriving. From now on, my life is all about putting my wonderful child first. And I couldn't be happier.
Thank you for watching! If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.